This is my Minecraft house, and it's pretty boring. That's why, in this video, I'm gonna take this basic build and upgrade it bit by bit until it looks like this. And at the end of the video, you'll know how to build like this too. So, what are we waiting for? Here's level 1 of our build, and it could use a lot of improvement, I'll just say that. And for level 2, I want to upgrade 2 things. First of all, height, and second of all, shape. When deciding a shape for your build, there's hundreds of different things you could do. You could do it like an L design like this, or a T shape, or even just like your own unique style by just combining different rectangles together. These ones can end up looking the best, but for today, I think we're gonna stick with this yellow T style of a build. And here's our build. Like I said, I added some extra shape by making this more of a T design, as well as putting this little thing on the roof to add some height, which is very needed in a build like this. We don't want just a flat roof. So you may have noticed on that build that I actually used 2 different roof designs, and that is actually pretty important when you're building. I like to switch up what kind of roof style I'm using, and you can pause the video right now if you want to copy down a particular one of these. But anyways, let's move on to the next level. Now you're probably wondering, well, what else is the build missing? And it's missing quite a few things actually. It's missing detail and texturing, where we add different types of blocks to the build, like strip versions of blocks, even like barrels and stairs and stuff like that, varying cobblestone, as well as some leaves and some flowers that'll help add a little bit of color to our build. I also added a chimney up here to add some motion to the build, which I like to do for almost every single one of my houses, and they always turn out quite nice. We also have an interior to do, but we'll come back to that later, and because I have a cool idea in mind. So here I go. I'm gonna add some pumpkins, some different tall flowers, as well as a flag on top to add just a few pops of color throughout the build, because that can be often missed when people are building houses and bases in Minecraft, and it's super important. It added so much to the build. If we were to go out and compare these two, the one to the right looks so much better, but there's still quite a bit we can do. And there are hundreds of blocks you can use for more color and detail in your builds. Here's just a few examples. Just scroll through your creative inventory and you're going to see tons. And remember what I said about that interior? Well, now that we're at level 5, I think it's finally time we do something about that. And here's what I ended up with. I ended up with this little just main hall area with some barrels and different scaffolding stuff. I tried to add just as many random different like utility blocks here, just to make it look nice. It's kind of hard to detail something in this tight quarters, but I managed to add a bedroom and stuff. Usually the tighter these rooms are, the better, because you're able to add lots and lots of little details. Now it's time for our next big expansion of our house, and this is where we can add some depth to our build, which is very important, and we can do this pretty simply by literally just adding more and more behind our build and making it taller and bigger than what's in front. Not only does it look so much better, but we also have a lot more room on the inside. I haven't done the interior for this yet, but you can see that we have this much more room, and it's about to get a lot bigger, because for level 7 of expansion, I'm gonna add a whole new section. But before we move on, here's how I kind of designed the windows for these builds. I used 2 different kinds of colors of glass, one darker and one lighter of the same color. I added some shutters, usually with trapdoors like spruce trapdoors. I also added an overhang and sometimes flower pots or leaves or something of that sort, just to add a little bit more detail. Just look at this. See how much of an improvement this is? I added just another layer of builds behind this, which we did last time. And if we go inside, you can see how much room this gives us, because I actually did an interior. Look at this massive living room. I got a little bathroom tucked back here, a kitchen. And let's actually go back and compare this to our original build. As you can see, we have evolved the build so much. And I am super proud of how this build turned out. Even though it was an only example, I'm pretty proud of it, because we started all the way over here. And now you know how to take your builds just like this and make them look so much better. And if you found this entertaining and helpful, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Thanks for watching.